Being a part of something great, even a small part of something very great, gives one a sense of greatness. The history of this world is the exciting story of God creating and rescuing people for Himself. When people reject God, there is death, war, and brokenness. When people follow God, there is life, peace, and joy. In our chapter, Our Time, one of the themes where this is most obvious is abortion. Since Roe v. Wade, over 50 million precious lives have been ended here in the U.S., and millions more, mothers, fathers, grandparents, siblings, have been left with emotional, spiritual, and sometimes even physical brokenness and grief. This tragedy didn't start in our time. Let's go back to just after Jesus was on earth, when every Roman father had a choice. He could legally choose to embrace the child or reject it. The unwanted newborns were taken to a particular wall outside the city and left there to die. It was illegal for anyone to interfere with these babies. But there were some people running for their own lives, hiding in catacombs, Christians they called them, who would sneak out at night and rescue these unwanted babies and raise them as their own. From the very beginning, those who followed Christ have stood together for life. Abortion did not start in current times. By the end of the first century, the apostles were teaching, do not murder a child by abortion or kill a newborn infant. Together for life with the saints through the ages, who have not only declared abortion to be wrong, but have helped mothers and babies. Basil, a pastor in Caesarea, discovered a guild of abortionists. Outraged, he preached, helped women in crisis pregnancies, educated the public, and in 374 AD helped pass one of the first laws against abortion. Dymphna was a Celtic princess who found that the handicapped and unwanted babies were being killed. She opened her home to over 60, and her kindness changed that culture to value all human life. Vincent de Paul, a minister in Paris, discovered midwives performing illicit abortions. He went undercover and exposed them. He set up programs to serve pregnant women and lobbied the government for new laws. Anna Bowden, an English missionary to India, was appalled by the practices of abortion and infanticide. She developed rescue networks and shelters. Warned to stop, she replied, "We must rescue the perishing. I can do no less and still be faithful to the high calling of our sovereign Lord." And there have been many thousands more who stood boldly together for life, even when it cost them dearly. God used them to shape their time and their place for His kingdom. We stand on their shoulders as we face the battle in our own time and place. Against the flood of death and brokenness, we love and serve those in need, speaking the truth in love. Being there when a young woman is facing an unplanned pregnancy. Are we having an impact? Yes. Together for life, not only with all the saints in history, but with thousands of pregnancy centers across the country, serving hundreds of thousands of women with love, truth, and compassion. Together we are the hands of Jesus to the helpless and hurting. Given real choices and help, many women choose life for their babies. Will you be a part of what God is doing through history, what He is doing right here? Together, we can stand for life.